welcome everyone to the home of the Charlotte 49ers, Jerry Richardson Stadium, and the fans have been filling this one up in anticipation of this clash. Today, two teams get set to square off in an intra-conference battle in the AAC. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Charlotte 49ers. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The 49ers offense will start this game off. And here comes the quarterback, and one thing you know for sure, with this team, as he goes, so goes the offense.
And he's a big-time talent, Reese. This guy can hurt you in a multitude of ways, throwing and running the football. He's going to have to be dialed in, though, because this defense is going to give him a lot of different looks. It's really important mentally this QB is on his game.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job getting...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. The 49ers come to the line with a new set of downs. That's another Charlotte. Trying to find his man on first down. Finds the tight end.
This is a guy, no matter who they're playing, all season long, just gets open. He's really good on his routes. He's always been someone you can rely on, even in contested catches. That's his 75th reception of the season.
Catch in the middle. It's Fuller. On the move at the 30. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Nice job by the defense, staying getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job.
Pulled down after a pickup of 6, but he gets it inside the red zone. It's down at the 15. They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Caught near the sticks. It's Ellis. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. And the 49ers want to pick up the tempo. On 2nd and goal, they go right back to it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Charlotte. And the PAT makes it 7-0. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Hart. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So Tulane's offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a gap, it's Barnes. Tackled after picking up the first down.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He'll pull it on the read. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. From the gun, the ground game. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that's a great play by the defensive. Best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. 1st down and 10. He wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. Tulane looking to put one on the board from the red zone. They'll go to the ground. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Quickly to the tight end. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Tight end finds a soft spot.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
They're bringing heat. He'll try to do it himself. At the 35, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Got his man quickly. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Now lining up to snap it in the red zone. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. He wants it all. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Charlotte. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So an 82-yard drive there. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll give it to the back. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Time has expired here in the quarter, and it's Charlotte on top. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Facing a third down and short from the 26. To the ground to try to move the chains. Looks as if that'll be enough for a Tulane first down.
Nice job by this offense converting the third down. Listen, third and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. Third downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup and still short of the first down. That last completion has them set up, second and short. They go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Looking to throw on third. Caught in the backfield, it's Barnes. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Looking for a block. It's Jones. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader. And now on second down for this offense. Excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Just inside the 35, first and 10 from the 34. Now he's looking to throw it. Dances away. He'll pull it down. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Clock ticks down, under 4 minutes to go in the half. Leaves it with the back. Makes one man miss. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and second and 6. Just feeds the running back. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 4. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
Pickup of 1, it's down at the 11. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Single back formation, and they give it to him. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest. Pound that rock.
He makes a grab. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, 49ers! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Caught over the middle. It's Preston. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. He makes the connection. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. He's going to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain.
These guys aren't human. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
And that's why this QB's speed is such an asset. He can use it to his advantage, buy himself time to make a nice throw down the field.
2nd down coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He wants to throw. Quick strike complete. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. The inside handoff. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a 1st down.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
It's so nice to be an offense on 2nd down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run to try to get the 1st down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Niners! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And right down the middle. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Clock reads 11 seconds here in the 1st half. We'll see if they're content to regroup at halftime. They'll test the right side. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Charlotte. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this super elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Jerry Richardson Stadium.
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Snagged in the middle. It's Preston. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Wide open downfield. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
That's the one danger defensively when you want to play zone coverage, because you leave a lot of windows and pockets out on the field. And if the offensive quarterback find one, they could hurt you. You saw it right there on the crossing.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's
and makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
28, Tulane, 14.
And he takes this from inside the 5. By the kickoff team, everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Palmer.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Looking to move it through the air. Finds his man. It's Brown. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. Good job by the receiver knowing it was man coverage. If he's looking, he's booking. He gave his quarterback the eyes right away that says, hey, I'm not stopping. Put it out in front of me. I'm getting this first down.
He's going to run it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Quarterback checking off. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Thomas. They were able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert third and short. They'll try to run for it. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? He's looking to throw it. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quickly out to the tight end. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Fires to the big fella. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. A new set of downs after the completion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway. Gets it out fast.
Touchdown, Charlotte! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape. So the offense definitely taking care of their business.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Offense getting set for 1st down. He's going to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And they'll drag him down after a good return.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
They're going to give it to the wide receiver on 1st and goal. And they're able to make the tackle. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
Well, you obviously want to get your receivers the football down here in the red zone, but it's tough to throw it to him because the windows are so small. So I like the idea, handing it off to that guy and seeing if he can do something with his speed.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. They won't let him in. He had a nose for that end zone, but he will be stopped short.
What a 3rd down stop by this defense. 3rd down and goal, no problem. You know that guy. Every time he touches the football, you hold your breath because he's so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They were ready, and they forced the 4th and goal.
Flushed out of the pocket. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Barnes. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
What a nice job on the ground, working his way ahead for 7 yards and leaving them with 4th and short. They're about 2 yards away. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. He'll come out throwing on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he'll let it fly. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Coming after him. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. Time has expired here in the quarter, and it's Charlotte on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Feeling some heat. Finds his tight end. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the 49ers look to keep this drive humming.
That's another Charlotte.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together, back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Slams ahead. Touchdown, Charlotte. And the route is on. With that last score, things comfortable here in the fourth as they are headed to a 7-1 record. He has spent a lot of time in that end zone and an absolute assault on the scoreboard.
No doubt about it. And guess what? I get to make a lot of highlights. I can copy and paste all of these touchdowns, show everybody the game I had. And the defense, well, you're just going to have to shake your head because you've been getting dominated.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put it.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
You know, it doesn't matter how talented you are as a quarterback, how accurate you are, how athletic you are. If you're on your back most of the day, it's going to be very hard to win the game. That's been the case for this guy here today. He's been under pressure. He hasn't been in rhythm. He's thrown an interception. This has just not gone his way.
You see this more and more in college football. Motion the running back out of the backfield. What am I looking for? I'm looking to see if it's man coverage. Does the linebacker go and chase him? If he does, guess what I get to do? Take advantage of my matchup. I like my speed better than yours.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody in bounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. He wants to throw. Quickly complete. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
By the receiver, a pickup of 8. That's a first down for the offense.
The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. He got a hand on it, deflected it, but probably just got a bruise off that missile and gave him the completion.
Yeah, not used to handling the revolutions on that football. QB zipped it in there. Nice job getting the deflection, getting your hand on the football. That's what you're supposed to, find the football, but the offense got the break and got the completion. And now a big 3rd down coming up. Down multiple possessions. This is one, Palmer, I'm looking for 6. I'm not trying to kick a field goal. I want to cut into this lead with a touchdown.
No, you got to have it. And also, considering all of that, this is 4-down territory too. So you need to identify who are your best players on offense and how can you give them a chance to score this touchdown.
Takes a snap, wants to throw. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Greenway.
Yeah, nice. Find somebody to go to, and this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Kent State has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by 14 to Western Michigan. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Working that left side. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things.
Fires and picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Really nice focus by this sophomore, and he jumped on his chance to make a play.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You know, you play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
And this throw is incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Wants to throw on first down. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. They keep attacking through the air. Fires left. Makes a connection. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
1st and goal, Tulane.
He wants to throw it. Fires to the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Touchdown, Tulane.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Tulane, 28.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide out in motion. Finds a crease at the 20. What a nifty run there to pick up the 1st down. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, 49ers. They push that lead out. A really good opportunity to get back in the win column. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. He'll bring it out. It's Hart. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarterback. I know it's a pass every single time. Palmer, I'm trying to pad my stats. I'm sure you're just trying to stay up.
Well, we're definitely just trying to stay alive at this point, but you're also trying to build confidence, too, for your next opponent. If you can find some completions late in the game, even though it looks like you're going to lose it, it's all about building on the good things you do this week so that you're out executing at a higher level.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like, they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Makes a move. They bring him down. Strong effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one. When we get to the offseason and they start having